Hello boys and girls, welcome to the Math Club. In this video, we're going to talk about congruent and similar shapes and how to differentiate between them. The key point here talks about rules of congruence. Triangles are congruent if they have equivalent SSS, this is the first rule, in which all three sides are equivalent, identical, very good, and SAS, so SSS means all sides, and then we have SAS means two sides and the included angle between them. They have to be identical or the same. And then we have ASA, in which two angles and the included side between them. And then we have AAS, it means two angles and another side. Now, these four are the rules of congruent triangles. Now we have another situation in which AAA pops out, in which all angles are the same. But we can't say these triangles are congruent because of AAA, because we might have two triangles with AAA, but they're not the same size. The sides are not the same size, but the angles are the same because angles don't change when you enlarge a shape. For example, let me draw a shape here. For example, if you have a triangle like this and a triangle like this. Now, these angles are the same. For example, this is 30, this is 30, sorry, 80, 80. Angles don't change. And this one's 70, this one's 70. As I said, angles don't change with enlargement. So we can't say that these shapes are congruent because of AAA. That's wrong. AAA gives you similar triangles, but not always congruent. This is very important. So as a rule of congruence, you can't use AAA as a reason for congruent triangles. This is very important. Now, let me show you a question that uses these rules and show you how to answer these questions. Question 5. Each pair of triangles is congruent. Explain why. Now here, he gave you pairs of triangles and he told you they are congruent, but you have to say the reason of being congruent. Let's take a look at A, pair A. What can we see in these two triangles? Very good. We can see the same angle, so this is A, good. And we can say, or we can see sides, one side here and another side here. And the angle is between them, so it's an included angle. Included angle means the angle between the two sides. So the reason will be what? Will be S, A, S. Good. It means what? It means side or two sides and an included angle. This is the reason of these congruent triangles. Good. Now let's move on to question B. What do you think the reason for these two congruent triangles? Very good. We can see the sides, all of them are equivalent or identical. So the reason will be, very good, SSS. Good job. And SSS means what? Means side, side, side are equivalent. Good. Now, the last triangle here, what can you see? Very good. We can see a side here, and we can see three angles which are equivalent or equal to each other. Now, can we say AAA here? Very good, we can't, because AAA gives you similar triangles, but not always congruent, so you can't use it as a reason for congruence. Now, here we have a side, so we have to use the side. And as you saw in the rule, at least one of the sides should be equivalent to have congruent triangles. Now, here we have two angles and a side or included side, two angles and included side. So we can say ASA. A, we can write A, S A, it means two angles and included side between them. And sorry, this one is SAS. Yes, I might erased it. It's okay. So the first one is SAS, second one SSS, and the last one ASA. And remember, we can't say AAA here. If we say AAA for reasons of congruent, this is wrong. Okay, this is wrong because AAA means similar, not always congruent. Okay, and this is how you answer a question like this. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.